Hi, I'm Annie Casey and this was New York Fashion Week Spring-Summer 2026. My very first time in New York City and my very first New York Fashion Week. From the energy of the streets to the chaos backstage, every moment felt unreal. Shows, fittings, late nights, and dreaming bigger than ever. This trip changed everything. Come with me as I take you inside the fashion, the magic, and my New York Fashion Week experience. This experience meant more to me than I can put into words. Stepping into New York Fashion Week for the first time was a dream I never thought I'd actually live. Thank you for being part of this journey. I can't wait to show you everything. Stepping out for Ralph Lauren's street style just before New York Fashion Week Spring-Summer 2026 kicked off. I felt the energy buzzing through the streets of New York. The city was alive with fashion, and I got to witness the legend himself, Mr. Ralph Lauren, in person. We also spotted Priyanka Chopra and Nick Jonas, plus so many other celebrities and influencers making their mark. Cameras were everywhere, snapping street-style shots of everyone around, including me. It was such a thrilling experience to be part of this incredible moment, feeling the creativity, the glamour, and the energy that only New York Fashion Week can bring. It's officially day one of New York Fashion Week Spring-Summer 2026, and I'm stepping out for Kate Barton's street style moment. The energy is unreal, effortless, chic, and so New York. The street style photographers were everywhere, and I loved how much they connected with my feet, stopping me for shots as I arrived.
I'm wearing thigh-high boots, and those have a really trending detail like a leather pant over the heel. I styled it with sleeve dress with a very low cut, and I'm wearing my Mugler blazer over this dress. I'm working with my stylist Eugenia for New York Fashion Week. She helped me put together all of my looks, and she added these Shield sunglasses. Those are by Maison Margiela, and I absolutely love this headpiece. This is Diesel, and also this little Saint Laurent pouch. I think this look is so cool. So New York.
After soaking in the fashion moments, I went exploring the city and headed to the Vessel, where I turned it into a full editorial shoot. Mixing fashion with New York's iconic architecture is always a dream. This day was the perfect blend of style, creativity, and city energy. Later on day one of New York Fashion Week Spring-Summer 2026, I stopped by Kalina Strada's street style. The looks were bold, playful, and full of personality, with everyone really leaning into individuality. The atmosphere felt spontaneous and expressive, exactly what street style should be. At one point, Bella Poarch passed right by me, which made the moment feel even more surreal. Next up was Grace Ling Spring-Summer 2026 street style. I wore a Ferragamo runway dress, which felt like the perfect balance of structure and elegance for the moment. After that, I headed to the last event of the day, Kate Barton's after party. It was such a great way to end the night, and I finally had the chance to properly introduce myself and have a real conversation with the designer. I'm starting the day in my hotel room at sunrise, getting ready with the shoots and the Glam Squad team. There is something so special about this quiet early morning energy before the city fully wakes up. From hair to makeup, everything is coming together seamlessly, and I'm feeling ready to take another full day of New York Fashion Week Spring-Summer 2026. Next, I headed to the Dwormes New York Fashion Week Spring-Summer 2026 presentation. The atmosphere was incredible. Bold designs, sharp tailoring, and so much attention to detail. Seeing the collection up close and how each look was styled was so inspiring. Every piece really told its own story, and it was such a special way to experience the creativity of Fashion Week.
Thank you. So nice to meet you. I love it. Thank you. I love your style as well. What's the inspiration behind this spring-summer collection?
This collection is called Cuerpo, which means body, and it's all about how the clothes belongs to you and like it's part of your body.
I can tell.
And I play a lot with the lines of in the pattern to reflect like the spine and how things move around your body.
Next, I headed to Area New York Fashion Week Spring-Summer 2026 street style, and I'm wearing a Courage runway look, one that Irina Shayk actually walked in on the runway, which made wearing it feel incredibly exciting. Street style at New York Fashion Week is such a unique experience. Everyone expressing themselves in their own way. From edgy tailoring to playful accessories, photographers were everywhere, stopping to capture shots of my outfit, and it was so fun to be part of that energy. energy. I loved seeing the creativity and individuality around me. It really shows how fashion can be both personal and public at the same time. Every corner had something inspiring, and getting to wear a look straight from the runway in this scene was an unforgettable moment. I headed to the CLDPR New York Fashion Week kickoff event, which took place at the penthouse of the W Hotel Times Square. The energy inside was so lively, with so many brands being showcased. I got to see House of Daston's perfumes, base jeans, Packet, eco-freeze makeup bags, and so many more innovative and exciting products. It was the perfect mix of fashion, lifestyle, and beauty all under one roof. The setup was stunning, and the attention to detail made every brand feel highlighted in the best way. I also enjoyed sampling some of the small bites. They were a nice touch while walking around and taking everything in. Meeting the founders and getting a close look at their creations made the experience feel personal and inspiring. Being in a space like this, surrounded by creativity and innovation, really captures what New York Fashion Week is about beyond just the runway. It was such a fun and memorable kickoff to the week. After the kickoff event, I took to the streets of Times Square for some editorial shoots with my photographer Natalia. There is nothing quite like this location. The energy, the lights, the crowds, it all adds so much character to every frame. Shooting here with Natalia was such a creative experience, capturing every angle while the city pulsed around us. Times Square is iconic and cinematic, and it's the perfect backdrop to showcase outfits and style in a way that only New York can provide. Every shot felt alive, and being in this moment really made me appreciate the heart of the city. Next, we headed to the Alexis Bittar Spring-Summer 2026 presentation, and it was unlike anything I've seen. It was like stepping into a theatrical 1991 Miss America beauty pageant. The creativity, the choreography, and the attention to detail made it feel more like performance art than a traditional presentation. Every look and accessory was showcased in such a playful, bold way, and being there in person made the experience feel immersive and unforgettable. After Alexis Bittar, I headed to Off-White Spring-Summer 2026 street style, and the energy on the streets was electric. I was wearing an outfit with hair and makeup that felt like a perfect fit for the moment, and the street style photographers absolutely loved it, stopping for shots and capturing every angle. Everyone around me was bringing their own bold, inventive looks, and it felt amazing to be part of that creative chaos. Walking through the crowd, I could see how fashion becomes a language of individuality, each person telling their story through what they wear. Being in an off-white moment like this, where style meets attitude, was such an adrenaline rush. Every shot, every interaction, and every look around me reminded me why street style is one of the most exciting parts of Fashion Week. It's raw, real, and completely unpredictable. This fall, just in time for New York Fashion Week, NARS sent over the perfect makeup edit, and I'm obsessed. Starting with a powder blush in the shade Obsession. It's the dreamiest flush of color, soft but buildable, and gives that just right fall warmth. Then, the quad eyeshadow in Taj Mahal. These tones are rich, bold, and sunset-inspired, super pigmented, and blend like a dream. Now, here's my favorite twist. I'm wearing the Afterglow Liquid Blush in Aragon on my lips. Yes, it's a blush, but the formula is so smooth and the shade is stunning as a fall lip tint. I lined it with the Precision Lip Liner in Spunk for that subtle definition, and finished with a swipe of Afterglow Lip Shine in Make a Move, because glossy lips are always in season. Later, I headed to the Chrome Horse Society Tequila L Collections lunch, and it was such a fun late-night event. There was no formal presentation, it was all about the energy, the music, and the people. A DJ kept the vibes alive, and the cocktails made with Chrome Horse tequila were amazing. The space was buzzing with creativity and style, and it was the perfect way to end the night celebrating fashion, lifestyle, and good times. To wrap up day 2 of New York Fashion Week Spring-Summer 2026, I headed to Alexander Wang Street Style. The energy was edgy, bold, and full of attitude, exactly what you expect from Wang. Photographers were everywhere capturing the looks, and it was the perfect way to end the day, immersed in creativity, style, and the unmistakable New York fashion scene. Day 3 of New York Fashion Week Spring-Summer 2026 kicked off with the Target-style tailgate, and it was such a fun way to start the day off-runway. The vibe was electric. Think an iconic game day experience, but for fashion. Everywhere you looked, style met excitement, and I loved seeing how fashion was turned into a full-on showstopper. There were so many delicious treats to snack on, and of course my favorite, Veuve Clicquot champagne was flowing all around. The halftime show was insane, turning style into a performance, and the exclusive gifting made the experience even more fun. Walking through the space, seeing everyone's outfits and soaking in the energy, it was the perfect kickoff to another full day of New York Fashion Week. Next, I headed to Alice and Olivia Street Style during New York Fashion Week Spring-Summer 2026, and I was honestly blown away by the vibe. Photographers were everywhere, and this look quickly became a favorite. It even made it into Harper's Bazaar, Japan, which was such an exciting moment for me. I was wearing a Louis Vuitton black cape cropped top and a Sakai white midi skirt with side slits, styled by my amazing stylist Eugenia with Balenciaga Rodeo bag, Courage vinyl boots, and Giorgio Armani sunglasses. Every detail felt so on point, and I was so grateful for how everything came together. Being in this moment, seeing photographers stop for shots, and feeling so connected to the New York Fashion Week street style scene, it was surreal and thrilling. For all of you who want to see my latest fashion publications and behind-the-scenes moments firsthand, make sure to follow me on Instagram. It's where I share everything first. Later, I attended the Color in New York Vogue Mexico cocktail night, and it was such a chic and lively evening. The space was buzzing with fashion, creativity, and so many incredible people. I had the chance to catch up with my friend and Los Angeles-based French fashion influencer Julia Comel, which made the night even more special.
I love your outfit. Tell me what you're wearing.
I'm wearing a bag from Jacquemus. The dress is already Schumacher. I love the bow.
Yes, I love the bow, and I absolutely love your ear cuff. Where's it from?
Etika.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow, I love it.
Yeah, sometimes I have a very pink, like this.
I love the edginess, and I love how feminine you dress on the back with the bow.
And the boots
very
are
stunning.
Stuart Weitzman.
Wow.
Very comfortable.
Actually, I do have a bag by Jacquemus from the same collection. Mine had like a piercing, you know, the ring.
I love that.
I love that.
It's
yes.
so edgy. Yeah,
It's so cool. Yes, for sure.
What are you wearing? I
Well,
love the belt. Is it Pacoraban?
Belt, yeah. So I tried to mix up a few trends in this look, and this one is like a multi-belt.
Okay,
you know.
I love that. Like
so yeah, one of the belts is Paco Rabanne, and I also have a Rabanne bracelet hiding
yeah,
here.
I have this one. Yeah.
I have a stylist. I don't put together my outfits. Like, she knows that I love feminine and sexy, but very like edgy and strong and cool.
With, shoulder pads. I love
Yes.
that. And the bag is it very?
This is Copernic. It looks like you know the polar.
Oh, polar for sure. Yeah.
Yes.
That's very nice. Actually, I didn't know this bag. It's very nice.
Thank you. It was so nice seeing you. Enjoy the event.
Have a good bug party.
The vibes were elevated with DJ Coco and Breezy setting the perfect soundtrack, making it feel like the ultimate fashion meets party experience. Sipping on cocktails, meeting inspiring creatives, and soaking in the atmosphere, it was one of those nights where everything just clicks. I left feeling energized, inspired, and grateful to celebrate fashion in such a fun and stylish way. When it comes to my hair, I don't compromise. That's why I'm obsessed with Epre. Their healthy hair shampoo and conditioner leave my hair clean, soft, and never weighed down. And when my hair needs extra love, the Bond Repair treatment restores strength from the inside out. Fewer breakages, more shine, healthier hair. This is my secret. It's officially a non-negotiable in my hair routine. Day 4 of New York Fashion Week Spring-Summer 2026 started with Ulla Johnson street style, and the looks were effortlessly chic and inspiring. After that, I took some time to stroll through Central Park, soaking in the fresh air, city views, and the calm before diving back into the Fashion Week excitement. Later, I headed to the beauty bar and rooftop cocktail party, an exclusive event just for creators, and it was such a fun and inspiring evening. I got to meet fellow trendsetters, share ideas, and just soak in all the creative energy around me. The rooftop views were stunning, the vibes were lively, and we were treated to some incredible gifts, amazing beauty products that I couldn't wait to try. It was such a perfect way to connect, celebrate creativity, and enjoy a little New York nightlife in true Fashion Week style. I've been absolutely loving my 10 over 10 favorites lately. The rose oil feels so luxurious, it leaves my skin silky, nourished and glowing. Then there is the sleep mask. I wake up with my skin feeling refreshed, soft and completely renewed. And my everyday essential, the Heroin Brightening Daily Hand Lotion. It keeps my hands hydrated and radiant all day long. 10 over 10 has truly turned my daily routine into a self-care ritual, and I can't get enough of it. Next, I headed to the Salting Spring-Summer 2026 cocktail preview at the Maritime Hotel, and the views of the aged NYC, the highest outdoor sky deck, were absolutely breathtaking. The space had such a chic, intimate vibe, and it was so nice getting to meet the designers in person. I loved being able to ask them questions about the collection and hear the inspiration behind each piece. Every style and material they presented was stunning. The textures, the colors, the way everything was put together felt so thoughtful and creative. It was one of those moments where you really appreciate the artistry behind fashion, and I left feeling inspired, grateful, and so excited to share those looks with you all. Lately, my entire routine has been powered by Ease Beauty, and honestly, I'm obsessed. I start with the morning cocktail vitamin C serum. It gives my skin that instant brightness and smooths everything out. Then I go in with Skin Glow SPF 30 primer, which protects my skin and gives me the perfect glow under makeup. A few times a week, I use your favorite X exfoliating pads to keep my skin clear, fresh, and glassy. And for tired eyes, the Overachiever brightening eye masks are my go-to, followed by the Wide Awake brightening eye cream, because looking rested is a vibe. If glowing, healthy skin is the goal, this is exactly what I'm reaching for. Day 5 of New York Fashion Week Spring-Summer 2026 started with the Dennis Basso presentation, and I want to start by saying a huge thank you to Purple PR for inviting me. It was such an honor to be there. Walking into the presentation, I was immediately struck by the elegance and craftsmanship of the collection. I absolutely loved previewing the designs up close. The details, the textures, the silhouettes, everything felt so luxurious and thoughtfully created. It's one of those moments where you really appreciate the artistry behind fashion, seeing how each piece tells its own story. Being part of this experience, surrounded by creativity and innovation, made me feel so inspired and grateful. Moments like these are exactly why I love Fashion Week. It's about celebrating style, craftsmanship, and the incredible talent behind it. I'm getting ready to attend the Coach Street Style. I'm wearing my Coach outfit. We styled it with this new collection Coach purse, and Eugenia placed these cute details like these back charms and this back chain. I think it's so cool. I love the style of this bag, and I've got this Noise perfume. There is a few. So this is an actual perfume, and these are the solid perfume, which I think is so easy to have it with you on the go, because they also gifted me this attachment that I can attach it to my bag. I think it's gonna be so cute. Let's try it together. This scent is the Love Club. This is so New York. This is what the solid perfume looks like. I think I'm gonna go for the Unmute. It's kind of sweet, and today I'm in the mood for something sweet. Basically, you just place the attachment. It's a rubber, so it's not gonna slide. Okay, let's go take some pictures now. Next, I headed to Tory Burch Street Style, and I actually decided to wear the same look I'd worn to Ralph Lauren earlier. Since city traffic made us run late, it didn't get the attention it deserved the first time. But I'm so glad I wore it again, because this fit eventually made it into Cosmopolitan US. I couldn't be happier. Seeing it recognized like that was such an exciting and validating moment for me. After Tory Burch, I headed to the Mista Spring Summer 2026 presentation, and honestly, it was such a standout moment of New York Fashion Week. The event was so performance-driven, and I loved how it wasn't just about shoes. It was about Mista in a New York minute, really highlighting the brand's energy, identity, and presence in the city. Every detail, from the styling to the choreography, felt so intentional and immersive. Watching the presentation, you could see how Mista goes beyond being a shoe brand. They're telling a story, creating a vibe, and making fashion feel alive. The atmosphere was electric, and being there in person, seeing the designs move and interact with the performance was such an inspiring experience. Moments like this make Fashion Week feel so dynamic, and I left feeling energized, inspired, and even more connected to the creativity of the city. Next, I headed to Adiland, and honestly, this was one of the most fun and unexpected experiences of New York Fashion Week Spring-Summer 2026. Adidas teamed up with New York Fashion Film to create a full-scale carnival, and it was next level. The entire event took place in Brooklyn, and from the moment I arrived, it felt like stepping into a fashion playground. There were games everywhere, immersive installations, and so many interactive moments. I was literally playing games, winning prizes, and just having fun. No pressure, no rushing, just pure enjoyment. It truly brought out my inner child, and I loved every second of it. Fashion Week can be intense, so having an event that felt this playful and carefree was such a breath of fresh air. The vibe was elevated even more with Ice Spice as the special guest, which made the whole experience feel iconic. The crowd, the music, the energy, everything came together perfectly. Adidas really nailed the idea of blending fashion, culture, and entertainment into one massive experience. It wasn't just an event, it felt like a celebration. Walking through Adiland, laughing, competing, and soaking it all in reminded me why I love being part of this industry. Fashion doesn't always have to be serious. It can be fun, expressive, and joyful. This was one of those New York Fashion Week moments I'll never forget. After Adiland, I headed to the Adidas after party at Soho House in Manhattan. The vibe was effortless, the crowd was stylish, and it was the perfect way to keep the night going after such an unforgettable day. Day 6 of New York Fashion Week Spring-Summer 2026, the final official day, and I couldn't imagine a better way to end Fashion Week than attending the Andrew Kwon Spring-Summer 2026 fashion show. The location alone set the tone. The show took place at the Waldorf Astoria, and it couldn't have been more perfect. The elegance of the space complementing the beauty and craftsmanship of the designs so effortlessly, it felt timeless, refined, and incredibly special. For my look, I wanted something sleek and intentional, something that truly fit the moment. I went with a structured white blazer by Ludovic de Saint-Cerning, paired with a black mini skirt by Alexander Wang, sheer tights, and multiple belts, which are such a major trend right now. The whole look felt sharp, modern, and perfectly aligned with the atmosphere of the show. Walking into a space like the Waldorf Astoria dressed like this just felt right. I was lucky enough to watch the show front row, which made the experience even more unforgettable. Seeing the collection up close, the movement, the details, the fabrics was absolutely breathtaking. Every look felt thoughtful and emotional, and you could really sense the artistry behind the collection. Andrew Kwon's designs have such a romantic, refined quality, and watching them come to life in this setting was truly magical. While seated, I also spotted Kate Barton, so of course I went over to say hi. It was so nice seeing her, and I absolutely loved what she was wearing. Effortless, chic, and very her. Moments like that are one of my favorite parts of Fashion Week. Those spontaneous connections that make everything feel personal and full circle. Ending New York Fashion Week Spring-Summer 2026 with a show like this felt incredibly meaningful. Between the stunning location, the beautiful designs, the front row view, and the people I got to share the moment with, it was the perfect closing chapter to such an intense and inspiring week. I left feeling grateful, inspired, and so proud to be part of this experience, already dreaming about what's next. As always, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!
it.